Alright, so we have made it to Victoria, Canada. We're here alongside the dock, and at this point we're just waiting for permission to get off the ship so we can enjoy our 4 hours here in Victoria. Now, this is going to be our first time here in Victoria, so we're just going to kind of get off the ship, check it out. Said not a lot of time here, though, so we'll see what we can see in the amount of time that we're given and be back on board by 11:30. But I said we're just waiting for them to give us the all clear so we can get off the ship.
Apparently we had to have a tug. Unless they're just getting the ropes.
Alright, so we got our welcome to Victoria, Canada sign. And now we got to go through this building, the Maritime Museum of British Columbia. I'm pretty sure this is like customs. Alright, so there's some type of shuttle here and some pushing and cramming into that. And on this side, there was a horse-drawn trolley you could take, but we are gonna walk. Oh, look, there's more horses over there.
There's bike rentals over there.
So like I said, we're finally off the ship. It took an hour to get off of this ship. I don't know what was going on. The lines were wrapped all the way around the cruise ship, and it still took them over 30 minutes to even start letting people off the ship. So we've lost an hour of port time already. We're walking. Apparently it's like a 30-minute walk to town. We don't know what's going on. But Tiffany's got a map.
I have a map.
Tiffany has a map, so we are walking still. Quite a bit of traffic. Now, it is a Saturday night, but I've also seen what I would consider classic cars, right, baby?
Yeah.
So maybe there's some classic car stuff going on tonight, or maybe they just go cruising on the weekends. I don't know. Here comes some more. All right, here come a couple of different ones. Okay, this is just I don't know what that is. All right, so I believe this is the Fisherman's Wharf area. It only took us, what, maybe 20 minutes to walk here? If that. Some good food, some cold beer, whale watching, Mexican seafood,
Pizza.
some pizza. Which way you want to go, baby?
No smoking.
Cool. I asked you which way you wanted to go. I didn't ask you if you wanted a cigarette. Kayaking. All right, so here is a map. And I honestly have no idea where we are. Oh, here we are. We are way down here. So it looks like a lot of stuff is on other sections. But
There's a party.
alrighty, so we've turned down Superior Street. Apparently there is a little store or market down in this direction. So we have found it, the Little Gem grocery store. I think that is going to be perfect for what we're looking for, and y'all know what we're looking for, or what I'm looking for. Let's be honest, it's me. Well, I don't know what Canada's rules on jaywalking are.
Well, there's a street right here.
So I'm gonna find out. Whoa, I'm gonna fall off the curb. We're gonna look both ways for cars, and we're just gonna walk. So let's check this one out. All right, so this is the Huntington Manor right here. You can come and get some tea. Do you need tea, baby?
No.
Yep, a sleeping duck. Judge's house. With a horse topiary, baby. Look, baby, we came all the way to Canada and found ourselves a Days Inn.
Yes.
Those are hard to find. More cars, more cars. All right, so we found a park. It's got some rock. It's got a big fountain. Oh, it's got like a waterfall too. Some more horses. We have another totem pole. Shot of the Parliament building. This is a big old tree. Look at the trunk size on this one.
It is the official provincial Christmas tree.
Got the Canadian flag. The Empress. That's a nice looking, that's a hotel, I believe.
No idea.
I believe that's a hotel. So we found a little market area. Tiffany's gonna be looking for her magnet. But as y'all can see, it is pretty crowded, but 3 ships will do that. There's a Parliament building, it's got lit up. So we're back over here by the Fisherman's Wharf area. As you can see, it is getting dark, but at least it's not as crowded over here now. We can actually look at something. But we are working our way back over to the ship. So we have come to the last night for us here on board the Discovery Princess. Just got back on the ship just a little bit ago after spending a few hours in Victoria, Canada. So we didn't have a whole lot of time, and it was honestly, it was very crowded in the downtown area where they were trying to send everybody. But you had 3 ships that got here all at the same time. All 3 unloaded at the same time, and they sent all 3 ships basically to the exact same spot downtown. And so it was an area that suddenly had thousands of people in it. But we were still able to walk around a little bit, see some of the different places, you know, and at least get, I guess, an introduction to Victoria, Canada. I don't think we nearly saw everything.
Oh, no.
Not even close. And such a short time frame. Didn't really have, I would say, time to thoroughly enjoy the area like we do in other places. So I think next time we would maybe try to find a cruise where we actually spend more time here. Because in this particular case, I really felt like Victoria was kind of a throwaway stop, that the cruise lines were using it for nothing more than, to meet that foreign port stop requirement. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's just kind of the feeling I got from it. It's like, hey, what's the minimum amount of time that we have to spend here? Let them off, pretend like it's a port stop so we can get going. And Seattle's only about 3 hours away from here. It is what it is. I mean, it was still an awesome cruise. And still liked what we got to see in Victoria. Just wish we could have seen a little bit more.
Yeah.
And plus, we did a bunch of stuff on the ship today. We went down to the culinary demonstration. I thought that was
funny.
That was just funny. Then we went down to the enrichment seminar, which, of course, today featured Lieutenant Colonel John Harvey III, a Tuskegee Airman. And he's also on board celebrating his 100th birthday. So So it was really cool that they put him up on stage, they asked him questions, and he got to tell his story in his own words. What it was like for him, different things he's done. And being military myself, I really like to hear those kinds of stories. And I really wish they had spent more time, in the last few years recording the stories of that particular generation, because there's fewer and fewer every single day. And I don't want to see those stories go away.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's me military that thinks, I really hate to see those kind of stories eventually no longer being able to be told by the people who actually lived it. And the story means more when it comes from that individual, not a retelling, not a movie, but when that actual individual who was there can tell it in their own words what it was really like. But like I said, we're back on the ship. It's already pretty late. We're having to dress a little bit funny because we had to put our luggage out in the hallway. So we're kind of just wearing whatever we could.
Shoving a backpack
in the morning. It's about where we're at. Now, tomorrow we're going to be trying out a couple things that we've never tried out before. We're going to be using the Port Valet service. And I'll explain a little bit more about Port Valet tomorrow for those that don't know. But we're going to be using Port Valet. We're doing an airport transfer, which for us is something we've never done before. Normally, we always drive to the cruise port. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Port Valet and using a Princess Cruise Lines airport transfer to get over to the airport for our flight. And then we're going to fly home. Now, tomorrow is just going to be a super long day because our plane is not actually even going to land back at home until midnight. It's a couple minutes before midnight when it lands. And then we still have an hour drive from the Austin airport to our house. So tomorrow's definitely going to be a long day. I said in the morning I'll explain a little bit more about Port Valet because we're going to be one of the last ones to disembark off the ship. They got us in the very last group getting off tomorrow, which is perfectly fine with our flight and everything like that. We anticipated all of that. So we're fully prepared. No issues or problems there. But now, we're going to get some rest. We're going to get some shut-eye. I don't want to be grumpy and tired tomorrow dealing with the airport. So I need to be rested and everything like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because aren't I fun in the airport when I'm grumpy and tired? I saw that face. I can see your face in the camera. Y'all saw that, right? See what I have to deal with? See how she treats me? It's insane, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. But enough of that. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always,
we'll see you out on the high seas.